Hello and welcome. It is Saturday the 1st of June 2024 and here we are on the Mall watching the foot guards arrive. It is the first rehearsal of the Trooping the Colour and today is the Major General's Review. So here we're seeing the foot guards making their way down the Mall to Horse Guards Parade for the Trooping the Colour. The red plumes in their hats signify that these are the Coldstream Guards on the way down. So today we'll be getting glimpses as I've got tickets for the Colonel's Review, which is next week. So I'll let you enjoy the music for now. If you're enjoying my videos, please do subscribe. Just a reminder of the origins of the Trooping the Colour, so dates back to the Middle Ages when lords and barons flew their unique banner so that their followers could distinguish them in battle. So it was seen as a rallying point on the battlefield. By 1707, during Queen Anne's reign, the number of colours were reduced to 2 per regiment because there were far too many. In order for the troops to be able to find their colours in the chaos of conflict, they needed to be able to recognise them quickly, so this was achieved by having an officer march along the ranks of formed up soldiers with the colours held up high, and this practice became known as trooping. Colours also carry battle honours, so the names of places in which a regiment has fought with courage and distinction. So these colours a reminder of hard-won victories and sacrifice and the loss of comrades. So before being presented by the sovereign, the regiment's colours are consecrated in a religious ceremony. So for all these reasons, the colours become icons that symbolise a regiment's history and tradition. So it's really quite a powerful symbol. And for the Guards regiments, colours also symbolise a direct and enduring link to the sovereign. So the sovereign's escort of the Household Cavalry Mounted Regiment carries a sovereign standard, which is the equivalent of the Foot Guards regimental colour, and the lead gun of the King's Troop Royal Horse Artillery is signalled in the same way. This year is the year of the Irish Guards, so here we have the Irish Guards mascot arriving at Horse Guards Parade, an Irish wolfhound named Seamus. Now we have the Foot Guards arriving. As you can see, we are quite far back, so the view isn't quite so good, but we did our best. And hopefully next week we'll get some closer up footage. So it's quite nice to see the different angles. have the King's Troop Royal Horse Artillery arriving, as we saw in the dress rehearsal earlier this week.
Wow!
Here we'd have the first royal procession, although today the carriages are empty as there are no royals present for the Major General's review. And then we'd have the arrival of His Majesty the King, so the Sovereign's escort, which is made up of the household cavalry and the mounted band, protect His Majesty. So you have two divisions which travel ahead and two divisions behind. So today it is the Major General who is inspecting the soldiers. Now we have the inspection of the line by the Major General. So they ride along the lines of the guards to conduct the inspection of the foot guards, who along with the household cavalry form the household division. So every guardsman you see on parade is an operational soldier. The standards they apply to ceremonial duties are reflected in the excellence with which they conduct operations. And when the King inspects the soldiers, he has more experience with this event than any other person present, so His Majesty will notice any detail that is not correct and will inform the Major General afterwards. then have the trooping of the mass bands. So they typically march in slow time and then quick time. And although we can't see much from here, I still think the music's spectacular, so I took a few snippets to give you a flavour of the ceremony. Shortly hear a lone drummer playing 8 bars of a field signal called the drummer's call, which prompts the captain of the escort to transfer its command to the subaltern. So then the escort will be moved, ready to march forward to collect the colour. Although you can't see, the number 1 guard will be marching forward to collect the colour. But I love this piece of music. Shortly see the trooping the colour through the ranks. So the field officer in brigade waiting orders the entire parade to present arms in order to pay appropriate compliments to the colour. So the escort troops the colour along the ranks of the other guards, and then once the escort has returned to its position, the captain resumes command. The parade is then ordered to slope arms, completing the trooping phase. You will see the march past by the foot guards. The guards march around Horse Guards Parade in slow time, maintaining these straight lines. The correct column distance between the guards takes much practice. And you'll see as the escort and each guard pass His Majesty, or today the Major General, the music changes to the respective slow march of that regiment. Officers salute with their swords, and other ranks give a sharp eyes right. And you'll notice the ensign carrying the colour salutes by lowering it to a horizontal position, completely unfurled with the regiment's insignia and battle honours fully visible. And the colour is acknowledged whilst the Royal Colonels and other senior officers salute. So once we've seen the march in slow time, we'll also see the march in quick time. following on from this, we shall see the ride pass, so please do join me for part 2 of today's Trooping the Colour Major General's Review. See you shortly.